In corners of London, two communities coping with war.
Morning.
Raymond Simonson is in charge of the UK's largest Jewish community centre, but this week they've had to increase their security.
The community is feeling vulnerable. We have people coming through our doors that have had hate spat at them in the streets, have heard awful things being said, let alone the things we're all seeing on social media, and there are concerns. But at times like this, we feel vulnerable. We feel vulnerable when non-Jewish friends and neighbours, if they haven't called to check in on us. We feel vulnerable when we see some of the graffiti, when we see some of the scenes of the protests. Right? So at any time something like this happens, the increase in reported anti-Semitic attacks just goes through the roof, and that's happening at the moment. By the entrance, a book of condolence is open to help the community grieve. Isreal Chai means the people of Israel live. Some people are standing there for minutes with the pen in their hand and just don't know what to write. There are people who have stood there and just sobbed. There are people that have just said, you know, sending love, sending support. At this Palestinian restaurant in Marylebone, the conflict is on display, but the families of the staff have already been killed.
Like, I have one member of my staff this morning. He got a phone call, his two brothers and his parents died. I have a lot of friends of mine, his parents, their sisters all got killed, and we have to go and give condolences. I've never ever seen the Palestinian community so sad about the loss of civilians.
Despite the killings, Haleem is putting on a brave front in the restaurant, but the conflict is taking its toll.
You know, it's very difficult. We all have children and we have all parents. You know, I'm not, I just don't like to see civilians dying. And, you know, civilians everywhere in Israel and this. I was so upset when I saw, you know, like some civilians being taken and this, but that doesn't justify go and kill 300 women and 260 children. It just doesn't.
Side by side, both communities grieve, a pain that keeps growing in the flames of war. Rags Martel, ITV News.